What is going on, lads? What is going on? We have a mammoth stream today, lads, to be fair, don't we? Huge. I've been waiting for this for a while. I'm so excited. This is the... I'll be honest, sometimes I go into these... lineup building streams with a bit of dread, just because there's so much to unpack, as in, like, you know, regionally, players, teams, whatever, lineups. There's just so much to do. But for some reason, well, I know the reason, but today I'm actually buzzing for this one. Like legitimately so excited. Alex Coombs, what's going on, mate? Johnny, MU Player Clips, what's going on? Tom, Drake, we're all in the building. Ian, Bonesy, Jesus. João Neto, my favorite name in the chat as always. Simon, what's going on, pal? Tobias, what's going on? And Dennis. Yes, lads. Yeah, no, I'm honestly buzzing. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's just going to be sick. I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, how are we all doing? Do I have a little game to play with you? I just thought then as I was pouring this. So, no fancy drinks today, but I do have some flavoured sparkling water. You need to guess what flavour it is. I don't know what the prize is yet, but I'll have a little think. What do we think the flavour is, lads? No monsters, no energy drinks today. MU thought lemon. Lemon's a rogue pick, I think, for flavoured water. But no, it's not lemon. It's not lemon. Mango passion fruit. I like the thought. I like the thought process, Simon, but no. Tom's close-ish, but it's not mixed berries. But it is in the family. Definitely in the same family. Wow. Ian's so rare. Has nailed it on the head. It's black cherry. What an absolute shout that is, by the way. Unbelievable. Ricardo, what's going on, mate? Will I play Gertruda? I don't have Gertruda, but if I was, yeah, I mean, apparently in training, that's kind of what Coleman went with, right? If I had him and I had no other options, yeah, I'd definitely play him. But no, I don't have a Gertruda. Tom went for Strawberry then. Did not prepare to the Euros, so my lineups are 7 midfielders and 0 players in other positions. That's fine. You don't have to be playing the Euros. There's still loads of other competitions going on. Shuram for Raspberry. Well, these usually take years. They do, don't they, Tom? That's why I was so shocked that he just came out with black cherry. I can't remember the other flavour. We have another flavour in the fridge, and I almost opted for that one, but I went with black cherry. Yeah, no fancy energy drinks for me. Cutting down on the energy drinks. A way to put a lot. Just take it down. What a shout that is. It is a ridiculous shout, by the way. Shafarical, don't worry, you're not late, mate. It's all good. Only 5 minutes in. Yeah, lads, I'm buzzing. It's going to be a fun one. What was I going to say? Going off this midweek, though, I do have a bit of pain to show you. Can I just show you a little bit of pain? So this is my under 23 rare lineup. Obviously, Vinicius Jr. decided to have a bit of a sinker yesterday. And even with the 21 AA, it's pretty good. But yeah, could have been a lot better. Obviously, got my captain choice wrong outside of him and Rodrigo. And I basically shit myself. I went with Iker Alvarez because I had him or Costa this midweek. If I didn't have the choice of Iker Alvarez or Costa and I just had Costa, I would have probably just went with Costa. But there was reports on there that Rio Patricio was going to start. So I shit myself. Of course, Costa started. Of course, he gets a clean sheet. Arbila completely kills this lineup. I did have Wendell, like Brazilian left-back Wendell in training, who could have probably fitted in there. But yeah, it was just a bit of a disaster. Now that I've wasted that Costa clean sheet, which would have looked very nice in here, going into today with Barry Allen, Rosas. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, going into this last day of the game week. So, well, I guess there's Chinese games tomorrow, to be fair. But yeah, absolute stinker. Just so annoying. I'm still hopeful for a card, but there's just no chance I win anything. You know, as far as podiums or whatever, just because of the the Costa situation. And yeah, I worked really hard to get my Vasco stack in, and Dimitri Payet has decided that he doesn't want to play on artificial grass against Palmeiras tonight. So yeah, that is also nerfed. I mean, Bruno Fuchs did his best to nerf it anyway, but yeah, just a bit of a disaster of a midweek, lads. I can't lie. Yeah, and Albila getting the error led to goal, just icing on the cake. Icing on the cake. What are we looking at? I'm excited for Copa next weekend. I am excited for it. I think because I don't have a goalkeeper, I am going to just play the majority of the cards I have in Copa in under 23, like Enzo, Rodrigo, Vinny, and stuff. So I did think about buying a goalkeeper for it, but I'm not going to bother, I don't think. Ian said, the only reason I guessed it is because another stream I watched had a black cherry seltzer, and she called it last night. That's funny. That's mad. Yeah, it's a tough one, Tobe, isn't it? River are playing a team with the smallest ground I've ever seen. I have heard about that, but yeah, I can't remember the team they're playing against, but it's that white badge, isn't it? Let me have a look. Where is it? Yeah, Riestra, sorry. When do they play? Oh, in an hour, actually. Yeah, for a top flight side. I think they got promoted, didn't they? Potentially from the second division last year, or something of the kind. But yeah, midweek behind us then, lads. We do have some lineup building to do. If you watch my video today, I revealed what I'm going to be running for the Eurocomp. But we do have some lineup building to do, and to kick us off, I've got my laptop down here, so I will be looking down here on Discord to check, yeah, who's in line. But yeah, we've got, I think, 20 to 21 to get through, or lineup to get through. Simon was in first, so Simon does get his build first, and he wants 3 Euro specials and will have Gakpo before the end of the game week, which is a nice forward to have, to be fair. I can't knock that. I doubt Vasco clean sheet anyway. Yeah, I know, Tobe, for sure. I noticed Jardim's AAA this weekend. Yeah, I don't trust it either. Motade, sorry, what's going on, mate? Thank you for joining us. Drake, you can buy Turner for Copa. I heard he's class. He played really good last night. I'll give him that. He did play really, really well. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I FOMO into the potential essence that could be derived from the Copenhagen then. So Costa, Mignon, Livakovic. Okay, so 3 keepers. I mean, who have a better chance of scoring a goal? Czech Republic or Austria? I think it's close, but I still think Austria might sneak that, and so I've got to go with my boy Costa. I've got to back him. Some nice defender options here. I mean, for pure stacking sakes. Sorry, tongue twister there. Cancelo's probably going to go in there for us. I mean, and if we're going to do that, then it might have to be Bruno Vitinha situation, potentially. Some nice midfielder options. Salai, Eriksson, Højbjerg, Pedri, Veerman's interesting as well. Depends if Veerman is going to take set pieces and stuff for Netherlands. What did he do in that last friendly? What did we see happen there? Anyone watch the game? Can you kind of let me know? This is interesting. So on paper, we're going to have to go single forward in every lineup effectively, just because we probably only have 3 starters here in Griezmann, Gakpo, and Dembele, which is fine. I'm not worried about that, but that is some really nice firepower. I think Gakpo could be the play, I think Gakpo, Bruno, and I'm tempted to go Veerman, honestly. They've got a swimming pool behind the goal. Had to after, yeah, he had a stinker, did he, against Colombia? I didn't watch that one, to be honest, Drake. He did take corners, did he? Wow, okay. So I'm edging towards something like that. Probably captain Bruno. I think that's the best team for me. Dennis says, yeah, he will. Barco's starting. Oh, nice shout with that, Bonesy, to be fair. I remember you saying prior to the game week opening that, or closing, sorry, that you were gonna get that in. Okay, so Mignon. Ooh, I do like Mittelstadt here as maybe a double defensive stack. Who have we got left in midfield? So we've still got Vitinha, we've got Schutten, Højbjerg, Reinders. Salai could be an interesting one. So could Eriksson. I really do like the look of Eriksson. Eriksson Vitinha is calling my name, I think. But I'm going to make this a majority French stack, I think. Like, does Mittelstadt outscore Koundé? Maybe. To be honest. Maybe. But we might be able to play both. Midfield, interesting. I want to go either Vitinha, Eriksson, or Salai. Eriksson could be fun, you know. Eriksson could be fun. Vitinha. I think I'm going to go Eriksson. And then go Mittelstadt. And I might even... Wait there. Who's our last keeper? Is Livakovic. Okay. Who do we have in defense outside of that we could play? Okay, so we could go Sotalo to keep it. Yeah, we don't need to do that. That's fine. I do like the look of that. I am tempted to captain Mittelstadt. And then for the third one, so it's Livakovic. Like, I don't think we necessarily need to do the stack for the Croatia boys. Like, if we have better options. Like, is Theo Hernandez better than Sotalo? Probably, if we're talking who's going to score better, right? Even Christensen, I think, is in with a shout, but I think I will go Theo. I know he was maybe injured, so keep an eye on that, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I'm just catching up on the chat. It's been a while since I joined the stream. Euro season. Let's go, Jonathan. What's going on, mate? Gakpo hurts the soul for a Polish man, but like I said in the Discord, if he bangs and wins me a reward, we lose. It won't be as hurtful. Yeah, I like the thinking there. I like that strategy. Yeah, gone for the middle threshold. Need a river smash. You got it, mate. You got it. Why not both? Eriksson might be the play. Austria. Yeah, Austria fine. Like, they're not terrible. He's just him for Denmark. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, 100% Toba. It's definitely Theo over Sotalo. And the extra player... Extra player is quite tough, you know. In that there's not like somebody that really stands out. Can't really go Fabian Ruiz, really, if we've got Livakovic in goal. So, we're then having to resort to maybe Højbjerg, maybe Reinders. Højbjerg does like to turn up for Denmark as well. I think I'd go something like that, you know, for the third team. Teams are looking really tasty, by the way. Really tasty. Turn that down. Sai, I hope you're happy with that, mate. And yeah, massive good luck starting tomorrow. Should be a belter. Okay, Tom wants €3 as well. Tom, I know you are with us. I hope you're still with us. Come on then. So, ooh, some really nice looking odds there for the goalies. Really, really nice. Okay. Let's have a look who we got in midfield first. Some really, really fucking good options here, Tom. I gotta give it to you. Pretty strong lineups. Tobe says, yeah, I agree. Really strong. Almost exact same as my draft. Cheers, mate. No worries at all, Si. Okay, so I know Killian didn't train properly today or something, or he was training inside, so that's something to keep an eye on. But let's just assume he starts. He has to be our forward. It's an interesting one between Neuer and Costa for me. Like, Friday night, Germany, home nation. It is kind of written for them to probably go and win that game. I don't know if it's going to be... I don't know. I just don't trust Neuer. Something about it. I've got to go with my boy Costa. I am going to play Neuer in the second lineup, I believe, but I do have to go with my boy Costa there. I think Bruno makes sense here as well. And for the extra player, I think Rodrigo, Hakan, Jude definitely stands out, obviously. No way we England keep a clean sheet at the moment. I agree. I agree, especially with, yeah, what's going on at the back, 100%. Foden's an interesting one. I still think Rodrigo's the play, though, there. And I probably would have to say Bruno's still captain for me. For the first lineup. Then for the second one, I think I would then go Neuer Mittelstadt as the defensive stack when it's going to load for us. We have a little sip of the old black cherry. DeMarco feels like a really good play. Yeah. I think he's one of those like dumb-free type of cards where he could legit score like stupidly high. Let's go Neuer then. Neuer, Mittelstadt. Midfield here is an interesting key for me. I think you've got to go with certainty over anything else realistically in these type of games. On these type of like, yeah, lineup builds for competitions like this. And then up front, Trossard's definitely calling my name. And then for the extra position, I think DeMarco might fit in here, you know, quite nicely. I like that lineup a lot. I really, really do. I'd captain Hakan, and I would move over to the third lineup, which is obviously going to be, I think maybe just keep England all together, just in case it blows up in our, well, I say our, but in your guys' face in the nicest way possible. I don't think, yeah, I think you're going to win the game. It's just so hard to predict, yeah, how it's going to go, like, defensively. And then it's hard not to play Jude, right? Like, how can we not play Jude in here outside of anyone else? I'm not really too worried about not playing any. I mean, like, Verta, Musiala, obviously wicked cards, but you could definitely go throw them in under 23 or something, you know, to use them. But, like, yeah, I think keeping the England boys together could be the play. But outside, well, your defender-wise now is either Gahey, Walker, or Stones, right? Gahey, Walker, or Stones. Let me have a look at the chat. Hakan is a great card to have. Yeah, he really is, isn't he? Really sneaky. I haven't seen many people, like, have him in his squads and stuff. Dovbike probably has a couple goals in him. Yeah, I can see that, Tom. You have too many amazing players. I agree. Tom really does have some insane players. Yeah. Who does get that defensive nod? Went very degen. No, I mean, yeah, you've got quality, Tom. I think, you know, there's a good chance you do scoop up a few nice bits on along the way. Defensively, man, like Gahey's the safer option, but I think Walker could have that peak in him, and for that reason, I do have to just go with Walker because I think, yeah, it's going to be so competitive these tournaments. I am going to go Bellingham captain. I think you've got to trust in his form and, you know, what he carried through, you know, the Real Madrid season he's had. So that's what I would go with, Tom. You've got some unbelievable players, mate. I can see if you've gone with, you know, different options and whatever, you know, it's very easily done with, you know, with the quality you have. So yeah, all the best, mate, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you flying high on the old leaderboards. Right, one goalkeeper for Despa or Christoph if you are in the building. I can't remember if I saw Christoph's name. Maybe we didn't. That's fine. Those lineups are filthy. Yeah, they're ridiculous, aren't they? Harry said, fitting into the game, what's the best way to get your first rare? Is it only by buy-in? And who would you suggest? Yeah, I mean, there's no... unless you win like a giveaway of some sort or something, Harry, there's not really a way just to get rare cards. It's tough. If we're talking limiteds, obviously there is other ways other than just buying your first rare card. You can kind of win them through rivals, and, you know, there is other ways to kind of... yeah, obtain those, but rares are a little bit trickier to get. Get your hands on. I would say though, if you do have Sorare data, or even if you don't have Sorare data, I mean, I'm on Sorare data now. I might as well just show it to you. So basically, even if you're a rookie member on Sorare data, I'm doing all of Laird's work for him, by the way. He needs to invoice me. This is the front screen of Sorare Data. Like I said, you can be a rookie member, which is free. You just need to sign up. You can basically project lineups for these Euro and Copa America competitions. If you think, you know your stuff about the Euros and whatever. And you can win. Where are the prizes? I don't know where the prizes are, but I'll go over to my Twitter and show you the prizes, because Andrew Laird, who works for Sorare Data, he showed me what you can win. But basically, you can win rare cards through predicting all of these games effectively, like throughout the tournament. Put about 150 to 200 for limited cards. Should of that? No, I mean if your budget's only around 200 quid, I'd say keep all that in limited, mate, for sure. Stay in limited, like Toby says, yeah. But yeah, if you want a chance of like winning rare cards, go and predict all these games for the Euros for every game week. Obviously, do it game week by game week. You don't do them all at the same time, but you would do all of these. By the way, 9 projections, 100% accuracy. Can we just have a little look at? But yeah, the prizes, let me show you quickly on Twitter. I don't know where yeah, here are the prizes. So like over the course of the tournament, somebody's going to win a star rare, which is basically like Mbappe, Haaland, whatever. Really good card. And they're going to give away, all these cards as well as all these limited cards every game week. So yeah, just sort of plug in that for Laird because I'm a good friend. But yeah, back to business. No worries, Harry. No worries at all, mate. Okay, back to business. Trent, Diaz, Van Dijk, Robertson, Kunde, Gvardiol. So we've got Georgia playing against Turkey. Okay. Let me just move over to mid for now just to see what we've got going on. So Boslai, Rodrigo. I was going to say I've got to go Rodrigo, but I still think I've got to go Rodrigo, don't I? Rodrigo, Gakpo. Defense is tricky. Like, Trent has the highest ceiling. Realistically, I think maybe him or Van Dijk. Surely Trent starts. Surely to God. I'd say Trent and maybe Van Dijk, actually. I'd go with something like that, Christoph. All-star then. Robertson's L50, L5, I know. Mental. Okay. Lots of MLS stuff, which is fun. I think most of this is going to be MLS stuff, isn't it? Okay, Wagner. Do we have... We don't have the... what's his name? We don't have the Philly keeper, but that's fine. Matt Freeze at home to Columbus. It's got to be Kalina. At home to DC. And then Gill at home. Puig at home. Wow, these triple A's. I feel like they're artificially inflated, some of these, aren't they? For the MLS. Well, I mean, this is in All-Star as well, which is nuts to think about. I still think, even though he's at the top of the list, I still think Gill is the play. Up front. Wow, that is some odds. Surely Diaz pops off there, doesn't he, against Bolivia? Surely to God. Buanga. Buanga could be quite fun. I don't know. I think Diaz, surely to God, in that fixture is ridiculous. I know it's a friendly, though, so... Yeah, proceed with caution, maybe, but... Or do we just back Gomez's form and go with Gomez away to Montreal, who are without probably their best player? I think Puig probably gets the nod there. 92 lineup strength score, by the way, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Celentano in goal. Malanda, Harriol. Gvardiol could be quite fun. Gvardiol could be quite fun there. Bogusz, Luna, McGlynn. I think Bogusz has to get the nod against Orlando. Up front, Vargas, Ajiman. Kind of got to be... Well, does Julian Alvarez play against Guatemala? Even if he doesn't start, I think you've just got to back that. He's bound to get a couple of decisives somewhere. Then probably McGlynn. I would probably captain McGlynn as well, honestly. Weasel, what's going on, mate? Haven't seen any predictions for Colombia. Interesting. That's why I would go with Despo. Some unbelievable matchups for you this weekend, mate. Ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. Okay, Shaforical, now that he's injected some ETH into the old gallery. Euro times 2 and 240. I already built my own. Made check if I should swap anything. Less work for you. Let's have a look. Let me build them from scratch because I just like doing that. Okay, Livakovic. Stan, what's going on, mate? What's going on, pal? Ooh, KDB, that is a fun one. KDB slots in there quite nicely. Doku, Dembele. Doku or Dembele, that's an interesting one. I still think I'd go Doku, you know. Now, do you want to keep the Croatian boys together here? Because you've got some good defenders outside of Croatia. I don't think I would necessarily, like, force myself into that. Like, I think I would just go with Van Dijk over, like, going with Guardiola or something. Kramaric. Havertz could be quite fun. Sesko. I still think Zinchenko could be a play. You know. Okay. We kind of need to keep Dembele, I would say, for the second team. Really? I like Zinchenko against Romania too. Plays in midfield. Yeah, I do agree. I agree. Yeah, they probably have, Bonzi, to be fair. They probably have, mate. I don't think that's a crazy take. I think you're pretty accurate there. That would be my first Euro lineup. Then the second one, which has got Kovar in goal, would probably be Tar, maybe Havertz. He's not. I know he's not the best of midfielder cards in general, but I do think he probably still gets a nod in that Scotland fixture. Kramaric, Sesko, Cravadonna. If Xavi Simons was like starting, then I'd probably go him, but it doesn't seem like he is, does he? So, yeah, extra position is tough, to be honest. Like, I don't see that Spain-Croatia game being high scoring at all. I really, really don't. Modric is calling my name. Modric, Kramaric, Jorginho, surely. Yeah, definitely he's got to come into into play, hasn't he? Being on pens. As is Modric, but obviously tougher fixture for him. Yeah, you know what? It could actually be Jorginho, but I don't know if I like the Havertz play, actually, thinking about it. I don't know if I like it. Like, are any of these other players going to score above 60? Basically, is what my contemplation is. Like, if they don't, then it's Havertz. But obviously, if they do, like Modric has the capabilities to score better than Havertz for me. Bonesy says his A hasn't been good. Yeah, it hasn't, but are you on about Havertz, sorry? If so, I would... I'm tempted to change that for Modric. And play both the penalty-taking midfielders. And probably captain Dembele. Look, it's a tough game. Kovar could easily concede 3 in this lineup. Ends up sort of dying anyway in the nicest way possible. Should be able to boss midfield. Yeah, I agree. I do agree, Tobe. Okay, for 240 then, it's got to be Emi Martinez. We need a nice little L15. Isn't Kiwior injured? I swear I saw Kiwior's injured somewhere. Or did I just imagine that? Feel like I heard that somewhere. Maybe I was mistaken, but actually, if we can fit Hincapié in here against Guatemala. Is that Guatemala? I think it is. That could be quite fun. Kiwior is good. Okay, if Kiwior... Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise... I do rate Kiwior, I just didn't realise he was fit. I thought I seen something. Yeah, I know Lewan is, but... okay. Let's go Kiwior then, because that might allow us to play a few better players L15-wise. Budamir's 47, that kind of works. Sesko. Might be tough to fit all these in, you know. Kovacic at 47 might be calling my name. Maybe. Let's see. 103. Maybe. Can we fit Sesko and somebody else in? 48. We could go, yeah. I kind of like that. That probably works. Ecuador versus Honduras. I can foresee Hincapié scoring pretty well there. That works. That definitely works. Okay, Tobe is up next. Man United Tobe. Man United Tobe. Okay, challenger in season 2. Times 2, sorry. Let's go. Marcin, Jardim. It's gotta be Fry. It's time for the Seattle stacks to be on top. It is time for the Seattle stacks to do the business, I think. Brian White, Kino, Vargas, Klaus, O'Brien, sorry. Xander Silva's back, is he? Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. Rafael Borré, interesting. Zero, what's going on, mate? Scared to use Marcin. Yeah. I'm definitely scared for the first lineup anyway. Maybe the second lineup. Up front, Brian White has not been on it, has he, if we're being honest? Vargas might actually... Vargas might be the play here. I think it has to be Vargas, you know. Then it's... Gould's on fire, by the way. Gould away to the Revs. Bassi away to Atlanta. Wow. Big Don. Santi, though. Santi at home. Feels quite nice. I mean, we're going to end up fitting all these in somewhere. If Gould's old season, I am going to go with Gould. Because that'll allow us to do a few more bits the next time. And I'm going to give him the armband there. And then for this lineup, this will allow us to play a few of these in-season boys. It's either Klaus or O'Brien for me. I think it's Klaus. I do think it's Klaus there. Yeah, goalie, Sirois. Botafogo are first, are they, in the league? I didn't realise that. Scared to... Yeah. I don't know about the Marashin. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but... I mean, the odds probability are marginally better than than Sirois and Montreal's, but Brazil is just weird. Like, you just don't know what you're going to get with some of these score lines. This then means we can use Don Hector, though, which is quite fun. I think I would go something like that. It's tough leaving out Bassi, but I think he is probably the one that does miss out. And so, yeah, I think that is what I would go with. And then for 240, I think this is, well, I mean, Vargas has to be our goalkeeper if he's playing against, I know you said there's no news, but let's just assume there is news. Surely Vargas has to play. Lucimi, ooh, that could be a nice little stack. He's been playing in Libertadores. They've rotated and prioritized Tony, but now they're done with it for a while. We'll see if he plays in the league. Interesting. I didn't realize that, Tobe. Thank you for the info on him. Oh, you do have Tolkien as well. What's going on with Tolkien? Is Tolkien going to play this weekend? I thought I saw the RotoWire had him, or Deke had him in for MLS. What's going on with Tolkien? Are we playing him? I have full Columbia stack. If I don't get news, I'll just stick them together. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's play without them for now. Let's play without them for now. Oh, wow. He's been scoring well. Goal. I kind of like him, you know, for Houston. He's always kind of impressed me when I've watched him play. Forsberg's L15 is really low. That might be able... Like, why is Forsberg, like, not going to play? Like, surely he's going to play. Those type of players. I feel like people are just scared because it says away on international duty where they don't have a game. Like, they're not playing in the Euros, obviously. O'Brien... Surely Keno is the play. I think Tolkien is playing. What do you mean he's playing? In what comp? As in like playing for like US under 23s? Yeah, I agree with you, Tobe. Surely those lot play. Surely to God. What are we doing with this Keno guy? He feels like potentially the play if we know he's fit. If he's fit, I would say him. Leaves us 107. Keno was out for no reason last game, and I have no idea why. Okay, that's not ideal, is it? Let's go O'Brien then, just in case. Well, yeah, let's go O'Brien. 105 leaves us with maybe R2. I do like... I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name because I know Simon's going to come for me. Kralzik? I don't know. It's just... Kralzik? Or am I just being stupid? Pretty sure they're not playing tonight. If we go Forza, that does allow us to play like an absolute smasher in here. But I guess we don't really have Seba. We'll go Seba. If we go him, we don't really need to have 71 points left. Maybe just go double Houston and just say, why not? I think we'll do that. Fits 240 on the dot as well. Kind of like the look of that. Okay. Ian wants 3 contender lineups. These are the first contender lineups we are building today, which is fun. Okay. Pohang at home, Ulsan at home. Wow, 3 homes for the goalkeepers. That is really nice. Big Michael. So So maybe Olsen's the defensive stack for team number 1. Can't really play key in the team against Olsen, can we really? I mean, we could, but Tashibanda, I think Ito could be quite nice. Ito's in some good form. Lopez at home kind of works quite nicely, I think. And then Keeson Young or Oberdan. Do we have another? Oh, we have an Olsen forward. I was just saying, do we have another Olsen defender? Yeah, we do. You know what? I might keep Olsen altogether and go this guy instead. And then use Lopez in the second lineup, which will have Key in it. Probably going to have the Pohang defend. Do we have a stack? Yeah, we do have a little stack going, but doesn't seem to score great. Do have Big Michael. I mean, this John Book defender seems to score a lot better than him. So I do feel like that's probably the play. And then he's probably going to be our other striker. Oh yeah, this guy's that guy who just smashes sometimes, doesn't he? Didn't he get like 70 AA? Mental. I think I'm going to play him. Let's just hope Key doesn't get a decisive, basically. But just gets like 40 AA. To keep your first lineup alive. Is how I would look at that. And then Vissel Kobe. Goalkeeper. Midfield, Watanabe. Tashibanda's probably the play. Oberdan. We can't really play this Tachibanda guy, can we? Because he plays against our keeper. Let's do that. That's still a good team. Ian, I hope you're happy with those, mate. Still a good team. Okay. Alex wants €1, 1 under 23, and 1 270. I'm going to build the under 23 first because I don't want to use up any players that I might in the Eurocomp. So let's do this first. Sesko. Actually, I'm going to do the Eurocomp first. Let me do Eurocomp first. Pretty similar to what I had looked at. Love that, mate. Love that, you. Okay, so we've got Kane here, so we don't really need to use Sesko. Who do we have in goal? There's Pickford, okay. Orban, Walker. I still think Walker's the play there. Wow, Rice. Rice definitely got to get the nod. And then it's probably Foden, isn't it? Foden or Simons, but Simons is probably not going to start. Oh, I didn't mean to go Sesko. Big Philip. Well, Captain Deckers. And then under 23. Not rare, sorry. Limited. Schulte or Tanny? That is actually quite a tough one, you know. Both don't have great matchups. Caleb Wiley, Gahey. Gahey could potentially work. I think Santi and Cole Bassett there. Victor, what's going on, mate? Is Vargas at AAA? Really? That feels inflated. I do think I would go Joveljic though, just because I just think he's better for a goal. lots of big matchups here in defense. I agree, Victor, but apparently Coleman tried Frimpong as a starter today, so yeah, I think people are a little bit worried the Simons might not play or start, sorry. But I agree with you. I do agree with you. I think I would go we're playing Santi, we have to play Tani effectively. And then 270. Scholter. Ooh, Daniel Munoz, that's fun. If he plays. Rusnak is Van, could be quite fun. Mark Gahey. Falcao is going back to Colombia. Oh, is he? Radamel Falcao, what a player. Who is this guy, by the way? Loves a DA. I think it's probably Bogusz, isn't it? It's actually a tasty 270 team, you know. Really tasty. Al, I hope you're happy with those, mate. And I wish you all the best for this upcoming weekend. Now, next up we've got Dia Egan, who wants 240, 270 and Classic. If you're not doing just Euros. No, don't worry. So I'm definitely doing anything. Yeah, anything basically. Just calling it a Euro stream just for fun. I'm just going to check my phone. Little break. How long are we in? 49 minutes in. What have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We've still got 17 left, you know. We've still got a little bit of work to do. Still got a little bit of work to do. Oh, go on the Habes. 14 kilograms down between these two photos. Generally cannot express how good I feel. What a man. Go on, Habes. Okay. Can't believe Villa letting Luis go. Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? Yes, Rosas is in. Let's go, Bonesy. Appreciate that, mate. Appreciate the info. Yeah, Motadace is an interesting one, but I think Villa probably feel like they can potentially replace him for, you know, around the same type of money that, you know, they're going to let him go for, I think. Obviously, big player, you know, big loss, but he is really good. Like, I do really rate him. Wow. Portillo scored very well last game. I rated him when he was at Newell's All Boys. Fair play. He's decent. Dylan Barrero's worked his way back in. Okay. Interesting. Did you see Ito join Bayern? Yeah, I did see that. Price drop of Morris absolutely insane. Do you think he'll smash it at Borough? I don't think he'll smash it, Victor, honestly. Like, no under-23 player really smashes the championship, if we're being honest. Like, unless they're getting, like, goals and assists every game type of thing. Like, you rarely see, like, an absolute churner of a midfielder in the championship, like Morris has been in the MLS, like, AA-wise. Guy just churns, like, 30 to 40 AA every game, basically, plus decisives. Whereas, like, at Middlesbrough, does he get the same amount of decisives? No. Does he get the same amount of AA? I don't think so. Hammer, Somerville. Yeah, but Somerville, you can't compare Somerville to Ada Morris, man. Like, completely different players. One's a winger, you know, a goals and assists winger, and Ada Morris is an 8. Like, they're just completely different players, I think. And yeah, like a similar comparison is like the guy at Bristol City. What's his name? The one I said would score 100 for Bristol City that game week. I can't think of his name. The one on loan from Burnley. And even he's more of a 10 than he is like an 8. Or even a 6. What can I think of his name? Twine. Yeah, Scott Twine. Like, even Twine, like, he did rip it up for a little bit. But, like, nobody just, like, rips up the champ. Like, it's a tough league. Championship's so different to the MLS. So different. Yeah, no, I agree. I think it could definitely work out well. I just don't think he scores as good as he did at Columbus. I think we just have to like live with that personally. But I agree. I still like I love playing Challenger. He's probably somebody that I would like to pick up, especially under 23 as well. I do like the thought of getting a Morris. I don't know what his price is at. Let me have a. We're on a few little side missions today, aren't we? Like I get why there's been a dramatic price drop because he isn't gonna be. It's Adan, isn't it? It's borderline impossible for me. Like the guy just literally gets 38 every game. Like, do you know how insane that is? Like, it's ridiculous. Actually stupid. Yeah, but what is the actual price graph? Let's see. It is insane, isn't it? Like, it actually is mental. Like, his scores frightening. So, last week, like, he is selling, well, 100 quid. Yeah, it would be fun, Lucas. I agree with you. That could be a fun situation, for sure. Right, let me get back to business then. 240 here is giving me a bit of a headache. Who's going to be our enabler? Who's going to give us a big output in relation to his L15? Excuse me. This Arai guy looks pretty tasty. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I needed a little sneeze there, but I did mute you, I think, in time. Ooh, Cecinia's 53 out of 15. That's quite nice. Not bad, is it? See if we can fit Cecinia in. Brooks Lennon. Let's try and fit this Hiroshima, sorry, defender in. Clint Irwin's going to start. Gangwon goalkeeper, maybe? Leaves us with 100 points. That's... can work with that, I think. What's that? 46? What does 46 get us these days? Gets us an Esmia. It gets us an Ure as well. That could kind of work. Dylan Barrero kind of works as well. We'll just go. We're going to go with that, you know. We're going to go with that. 270. Let me do Challenger Classic first because I don't want to lose out on some of these big guns that could potentially pop for us here. Ooh, Junior Santos is back, isn't he? This guy's been scoring really, really well. And they're playing Bahia at home, so that feels quite fun. Now for 270. Ooh, Arai's on set, is he? Is that since Mitsuta's been out of the squad? Tango Berry, what's going on, mate? What is going on, pal? Nakano feels like the obvious play there. Can we go McGlynn and Key? Nah, that's probably going to be too much for us, isn't it? Gustavo definitely works. More than works. 47. What does 47 get us? It doesn't get us a Frankie Amaya. Doesn't get us in Laramendi. Portillo. Classens. It does get us a Barrero. If we go Ilara, what does 57 get us? Big Michael. Does get us Portillo. That could be quite fun. That might work, to be honest. For 270. Hope you're happy with those, mate. Okay, Jonah. Jonah wants classic rare challenger and 2 in-season limited challenges. Ooh, okay. Goalkeeper situation's a tough one. Let me They've got some good midfielders, haven't they? I'll give them that. Houston. Goalkeeper's a tough one, isn't it? I think it's a 50-50, so yeah, just proceed with caution there, big time. No worries at all, mate. No worries at all, mate. Good luck this weekend. Some nice matchups, to be fair, mate. Really nice. A tour. Big Kerwin Vargas. Ooh, could Caleb Wiley pop? Potentially. I do rate Caleb Wiley. Good player. Good player. Nathan Burns a good player as well, but I don't think we're going to get the scores out of him that we'd maybe like. I guess we've got... That's fine. Bassey versus Wiley. That's not an issue. That is not really an issue for me. Westwood. You know what? For stacking's sake, just because Houston are playing against Atlanta, it is kind of bugging me out a little bit. So I'm going to go back on what I said about that one. So let's say Steve Clark plays for now. Dorsey, Michael. Yeah, this one's a tough one. Big Pat. Ooh, could go a Barder as well. That could be quite fun. Okay, Jonah, hope you're happy with those, mate. Drake wants under 23 and 2 challengers. Come on then. Big Brady. Melanda. Probably Melanda season, isn't it? Ooh, Gutierrez away to Toronto. I don't mind that. I really like Caicedo because he got rested last night. So that could really work for us. Yeah, I do like Caicedo there. And then Vargas. I do like Abada there, you know. Abada's our forward. Could go double forward, but I'm not too confident that works out amazing for us. Mudryk? Kind of like Mudryk, you know. Let's go Mudryk. Abada boom. Let's go. Abada boom. 2 challenger. Do they have to be like, are we doing classic or does it not matter? We'll throw in a little Brian Gutierrez differential into that one. Nathan Byrne, maybe. We won't go defensive stack with the second one. Boyle a little bit, hasn't he, scoring wise? I think I would go something like that. See if Vargas can pop off for us. Okay, got you. I got you, Drake. Yeah, double classic works out well. I guess this team could play in... yeah, could play in season as well. Hello, John. What's going on, mate? Evening, Harry. I've got most of my lineups drafted, but would love your take on them. Yeah, 100%, mate. We'll get... Have you put your details into the lineup builds tab on Discord. If you haven't, it's not the end of the world, but if you don't mind doing that, because I think you are on the Discord, aren't you? Maybe you're not. I thought you joined it. If you didn't, that's fine. And if you don't want to, that's also fine. But yeah, we'll get yours sorted, Halogen, for sure. 100%, mate. You can get yourself an Ericsson or a, I don't know, Modric, 8 quid. I think that's what they're going for right now. So, you know, outlaying 8 quid to potentially win $1,000 or just under $1,000 doesn't seem like the worst, you know, contests to me. And it's not as if that card just dies. Like, you can, you know, use that card, you know, until he kind of retires. So, yeah, I don't know. I think there's worse ways to spend your money if you enjoy fantasy football and whatever. So, yeah. I think there's definitely worse ways. Okay. Ali G01. Limited Euro ×2. And what have we got there? Cap 270. Top 50 get a box as well. Very decent chance of getting something. Yeah, I agree. 100%. Halogen joining now. Amazing, mate. Thank you, pal. Just makes it easy. I don't want to forget anyone at the end or whatever. So having it on paper, you know, keeps me accountable. Or keeping it. It's not on paper, but you know what I mean. Okay. Neuer. Ruben. Ooh, that's nice. Wow. That is some midfield choice, by the way, Ali. Yeah, but will I be able to put lineups in any matchup? For any matchup with just one limited card or just the matchups? Yeah, you can play him in the Euro competition. If you can find a Halogen. It should be like, if you go on the YouTube channel and if you go into community tab, I believe it is, there should be like a little drop down maybe on one of the perks where it says like Discord or something, and it should be in there. He's got it. Perfect. Love it, mate. Absolutely love it. Okay. I think I'm going to go Doku De Bruyne. I think, wow, that is a team, by the way. That is a team and a half. Pickford, Walker, Bruno, Trossard or Harry Kane. I've got to go Harry Kane, haven't I? And Rodrigo. Another absolutely smashing team as well. And then 270. Emmy. I like a Kanji. Ooh. Gotta go Ericsson. Trossard. Foden's a bit expensive for us, isn't he? Jefferson, Lerma, Shaw. Højlund could be quite fun. Højlund could be quite sneaky there. Big Rasmus. Yeah, I kind of like that. Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go Højlund. That leaves us with enough points to get in Philip. And let's captain Christian. Okay, Kennedy time. Now that he is part of the exclusive club that is Kylian Mbappe rare holders. Got to bow down to these type of Sorare managers. Got to. Look at that, by the way, for forward options. Mbappe, Kramaric, Vert forward card, and Harry Kane. That is absolutely frightening. It's ridiculous. Grimaldo, Zinchenko. That's fine. So we don't. I love Trent in here. You know, I really think Trent's the play. Surely Saka. No worries, Ali. No worries at all, mate. Got some really nice lineups. Alex, have you missed your builds? I think you have. You're 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you were like 6 builds previously, basically. So I'd probably say about 30 minutes ago. To be honest, mate. I like something like that. But if we're going to do that, surely we just go Pickford. You know, and just go all England. And then on another thought process is, at that point, you probably have to go Kane. Like, I've literally just turned this into an England lineup. Realistically. Like, would I want anyone else? Like, would I want Mbappe over Jude or Mbappe over Saka? Maybe. Like, maybe I'd want Mbappe over Jude, honestly. Signature Kane and Saka. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. It is stupid. I really like the Trent play. If he plays midfield, which he probably does. And then for the second Euro team, which still isn't shy of forward options, it's going to be something like this. I'm so confused for the Euro event. For each game week, will we only submit one team for the whole week? And it has to include... Yeah, for one game week, for the first round of Euro games, you will submit one team. For the semi-pro, it'll have one limited card and 4 common cards in there. That's all you do. You just have to wait and see what happens after that, basically. I think that's the only way I can describe it. Grimaldo. I really like Zinchenko here. And then Challenger rare. Ooh. I think I'd go freeze there. Saying that, I'm going to bottle that. I'm going to go Kalina. Wow. The gallery is looking tasty, by the way. I think I would go Polino, though, just over Bouanga, just about. And then Gould, I love Mihailovic there. Kennedy, some unbelievable lineups this weekend, mate. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, Jonathan. Euro Limited. So, Mamadashvili, Donnarumma. Oh, it's got to be Donnarumma as the main player there. Cancelo, you're talking to me. Cruz, you're talking to me. Ooh, forwards. Tadic. Might have to be Tadic, to be honest. And then Van Dijk. So that kind of easy to pick the first one. Second team, though. Ricardo Rodriguez or Vidma. I think I would go Widmer, you know. Paulinho, Frula. Big Remo. Ezekiel Ponce is signing for Houston. Don't know if you've already seen that. No, I haven't seen that, Bonesy, actually. God, he's been around, hasn't he? Jesus. Forward is a big problem. Yeah, I don't know what to really suggest here, honestly. It's a real tough one. Muller off the bench. Davidashvili off the bench, basically. Or even Che Adams off the bench. Noah Okafor, maybe, off the bench. That's tough. No worries at all, Al. Some really nice matchups for you this weekend, man. Really nice. Yeah, this is a tough one, you know. Really tough. How many hours? We have like 18 hours or something like that. Or maybe, yeah, about 18 hours. Yeah, this one's really tough. I think I would just go Davidashvili, you know. And then 240 rare. Oh, yes, the Nashville boys. Nashville boys. Nashville boys. Edelman at 44 is really nice. Big Shaft won't be playing. Zardes. That leaves us with 68 points. Wow. Keaton Parks could be the play. Yeah, I think Keaton's the play. Probably Captain Edelman. Yeah, Adams has a chance of starting, but I think I'd prefer. Well, I say that. Yeah, if you think Adams gonna start, then it's Adams basically, or might start. You know, 240's looking pretty tasty though, Jonathan. I'll give you that. Okay. Port Hill Shrew. Euro Special. Pickford. Ooh, Maxi. That's tough. Some really nice defender options. Szymanski, MDC, Jude. I think you've got to go Deckers there. Oh, Yamal, wow. And Mbappe, Jesus. For the sake of safety, I'm going to go Mittelstadt as the defender. And for the extra player, some really good players here, by the way. I really still want to. And then All-Star. Matt Freeze, Celentano. Galice plays against El Salvador. That could be quite fun. Yeah, let's go Galice. Wagner. I might go Wagner Trent here. Oh, we've got Lucho and Puig. That has to take precedent. And then Oriano's a fun one. Trossard. Trossard might be a little bit more fun. Yeah, your under 23 team's looking really nice. Al. I think Trossard's talking to me there. And then for under 23 is probably Yamal. Santi. I think I'd go Celentano over Schultz, honestly. Defender's a tough one. It's either Wiley, Harriol, or Gvardiol for me. I think I would go Wiley. And then McGlynn. It's basically McGlynn. It's a really nice under 23 team. Really nice. Okay, Bonesy. Shrew, I hope you have a really successful game week, mate. I really, really do. Spelled Bonesy wrong, haven't I? I always get this wrong. There we go. Okay, contender to kick us off. Langrak. Sakai. Lucas. Gotta play Lucas. He's been on fire. Big Bruno's still on fire, is he? Wow. Bruno Cecilia. I kind of like the look of that, even though he hasn't been firing Cecilia recently. Gotta be due a nice little 100, hasn't he? Surely. Surely to God. Manfa, is he back? Okay. Big Zul. Osako. Surely you got a fancy Ulsan against Seoul, no? And then 270. Oh, we have Marshall Massa in there. L15 is really low on him. I do like that to allow us to get a few of the big guns in. Osako, Victor Bueno. Is that A8? No. Couple of assists though. I don't mind that. That could work. 119 left. That's plenty. Double forward? Double forward, you know? Yeah, maybe we go Shotani. Not a bad little setup there, Bonesy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Not a bad little setup. All the best this weekend, mate. Okay, Die Rich. 3 rare lineups for Die, 240 plus 2 others. So we've got 3 keepers here. Semel. What's happened to... Oh, red card. Red card. Oh, that's perfect for... Guess it could be perfect for any of them, but I was thinking Frankie. And then Classic. Might have to do this because L15s might be a little bit high for us if we do it in like a 270 maybe. Yoshida, Mark Anthony. Mark Anthony's K's been scoring pretty well, hasn't he? Quite impressed with that. See if we can fit a 270 in here. Goalkeepers are rotten. Yeah, goalkeepers might be the letdown potentially there, Bonesy, for sure, mate. For sure. Quinn Sullivan's in to start. Remo Frula. Who do we have up front? What's happening with Carranza? Is he still out? Big Carranza. So forward's an issue here. Big time. Well, Bedoya should start. And Quinn. Let's just go Donovan off the bench. Oh, bless me again. Okay, Dembois. Then I want 240. After that, we've got JJ Lane, Stan, Adriano, Tangleberry, Ryzen Rashi, Charlie, Mo, Halogen, and just Mike It. So, then I want 240. I think I'll play the Seattle boys there. Okay. Let's fit the Seattle boys in there then. So, Fry, sorry. Reagan, Rusnak, Paolo. Or not. Rusnak, J-Mo. Does Paolo fit in there? He surely doesn't, does he? No. Maybe we have to go Rui Diaz, don't we? Yeah. Ah, no, we can't even go Rui Diaz. How are you planning on fitting all these in here, then what? Going final. Yeah, I did see that. You know, I thought they said he was injured as well, but I don't know. Okay, so I guess maybe we can go double forward, right? Maybe we can go double forward with J-Mo and... Yeah, we can. Okay, that works. That works. And then Gas. We'll do... Morita. Goalkeepers aren't looking too strong, are they? We don't risk that lot. Nah, I'd play Duda. I think I would go Duda. Oh, the other defender. Sorry, is it Dennis? Sorry, mate. Yeah. Is it Cody Baker, you mean? If I missed him? Where's he to? I'm not seeing another defender there, to be honest. Unless he's not coming up on my Sorare data. I'll just put that in for now. Have to buy him, sorry. I got you. I thought it was bugging out then. This goalkeeper, sorry, will allow us to get in a few of the big boys. But got another MLS defender. I got you, mate. That makes sense. Extra player's a little bit tough. Tanaka could be quite fun, to be honest. There he is, FPL veteran in the building. What's going on, pal? Okay, JJ Lane. €3. I might not have enough goalkeepers, but try the 4-man. Sounds good. Sounds good, mate. I think you should. Lunin, Casteels, and Neuer. I think that all works. 3 starters there. It seems like. De Bruyne, Cruz. Ooh, that's a tough one. Trossard or Gakpo? I think I'm going to go Trossard. First team's really tasty. That one kind of picks itself quite easily. Castile. Big Wout Weiss. Florian. For potential of having a double decisive, I'm going to keep those two together. Just because it just could happen. It could very well happen. And then Big Verge with Lunin, Szoboszlai over Modric, maybe with Modric actually. Well, Castagnier, Zabanier. Yeah, I still think Modric fits in there. All the Liverpool, well, not all, 3 of the Liverpool boys together. Those are really easy to make, JJ. Really, really nice setup there. I've got Petkovic and Gunn. I don't think Petkovic's going to play, to be honest. Let's go, Scotland, Wales. Gunn obviously will play, but I don't think Petkovic will start, will he, for Serbia? Or whoever he plays for, which I think it is Serbia. Big Stan. Big Stan. Contender Classic. All-Star 270. Without the players, Suzuki, Nago, Segikawa. Okay, so the Antlers boys, isn't it? Okay. I like a look at the Ulsan defense. Wow, gotta go. Oh, I really like Usami. Usami and Gustavo. I hope we haven't used up all our forward. I don't think we have. We still got, yeah, Cecilia. Serbia was. No, Serbia will have a different keeper in, I think. I can't remember his name. Rakovic or something. I'm pretty sure they have a different one. We can't do that if he's playing against him. Sakai definitely works. Got a captain Cecilia, haven't we? For nostalgia's sake. Nishikawa. Wow, 71 out of 15. I don't think we're going to fit that in, but let's see. Let's try and make it work. Maybe, yeah, we can. So you didn't say use Chinan, so I'm going to play Chinan in there. That leaves us with 56 points, and then I think that works. I think that works for us, Stan. Rakovic or Vanna. Vanja. Stan, I hope you're happy with those, mate. Okay, next up is Adriano. €2 rare lineups, which will be Mignon. Ooh, some really nice defenders there, mate. I'll give you that. Really nice. I think I'm going to go Van Dijk just for safety purposes over anybody else. And then extra player. I think it's got to be Trent, hasn't it? It's got to be Trent. And then Lunin, Grimaldo, Sob, Dembele, and then Salai. Come on, Adriano. That first team is really tasty, by the way. Really tasty. Tangleberry. What's going on, mate? 2 limited Euro comps. Okay. Neuer. Big Maxi. Ooh, that's fun. Lots of good mid options. Trossard, Kane. Let's go Kane. Rice, Bells for me for that one. Captain Maxi. And then for this one, it's going to be Pickford, Stones. Oh, some really good options, by the way. Trossard up front. I think Saka's got to get the nod somewhere. And then it's either Havertz, Musiala, or Kimmich. I'm not too high on Kimmich, you know. I don't know what it is. I'm not feeling it. I'm really not. Give Saka the armband, I think, for that one. Hope you're happy with those, mate. The Euro ones are quite easy, lad. That's kind of what I'm kind of breezing through them. Rising Rashi is up next, and Rashi wants 2 Euro specials and an under 23. So we're going to do just that. Okay, Neuer. Wow, you got some amazing keeper choices, by the way. Jesus. Really, really good keeper choices. That is impressive. Really impressive. Okay, let's go Neuer, Maxi. Might have to be Kevin. Well, yeah. Doku or Griezmann. I still think it's so hard not to do that. KDB as the skipper. And for the second lineup, I think you've got to go Donnarumma. We don't have an Italian defense, but that's completely fine. Because we could just go Diaz, Rodrigo, Grease. Looks like I'm buying Neuer then. And after a Nando's break, we have returned. Love that, mate. Mate, I miss a Nando's so much, by the way. My favourite restaurant that exists on planet Earth. As basic as that sounds. I'm with you. Tom, what's your order? Come on. Give me your order, mate. I'm ready to hear it. Yeah, still going, mate. Only hour and 35 in, to be fair. We haven't got much left, though. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 left after this. So, yeah, we've made good time. We've done pretty well. We've got to play Kane somewhere, haven't we? We've got to fit Kane in somewhere. And then under 23s, got to be Bart. I've never had a Nando. That's mad. That's mad, Ian. Genuinely. I find that crazy. Well, maybe it's not that crazy, but... Under 23 teams, so fun as well, by the way. I've never had one as well, Luca. Lucas, where are you from? You from the UK? SR Dimebar. Halogen's never had one either. Missing out, lads. Missing out. Tom will tell you all about it. Tom will do all the promo for me. Okay, sorry. Charlie Dimebar. Okay. 3 keepers. Bart's got to have best fixture there, hasn't he? Ryan does Onana. Barak's fun. Onana could be quite fun. If he plays, it's MDC for me. Can't beat it. Medium butterfly, peri salted chips, broccoli, halloumi on the side, and real lads, get yourselves down and get on the train. He's up. Oh, Lucas is from up north. Interesting. Weezermont saying, I love chicken, but just don't fancy it. Fair enough. I'm a thighs man all day long. Don't mind a butterfly, but I'm a thighs. So yeah, thighs. I'll normally go double rice, side of halloumi, and then I'll buy one of the, like the wraps you can buy for like £1, and I just stick it all in basically and just go to town. Yeah, thighs are the best part. 100% Weezermont. 100%. Now we're talking. Here I'm tempted to go Reinders, to be honest. But I do worry that might have taken up maybe we go double. Oh no, we still got Onana, that's fine. Gordon off the bench and then Trips. I'd say something like that. England centric for the second one. First one's really good though. How hot? I forgot about that, didn't I? Normally medium, to be fair. Like, I will do hot if I have to, but Peri Tamer was where it was at. And Nando's started, yeah. rationing the Perry Tamer out, basically. Like, you just can't get hold of it now. It's like gold dust. But yeah, I wouldn't have... Yeah, I'd have it medium flavored or, you know, whatever. But on the side, I would have like a, you know, a little tub of... Or pot, sorry, of Perry Tamer. Now it's turned into like a Perry barbecue or something they call it. But the Perry Tamer back in the day is one of those, if you know, you know. But yeah, R.I.P. Perry Tamer. Gonna miss you. Or do miss you, sorry. So yeah. Those were the days. The Perry Tamer days. Okay, Mohammed wants €1 comp, 1 Challenger Limited, and 1 Challenger Rare. Don't know if I should play in season. Ooh, Mohammed, have you been buying rare cards? Mohammed. Let's have a little look at this. He has. Oh, well, let me build this first because why not? You've got a bid on Puig, okay. But if you've got a bid on Puig, Puig will be the extra player basically, and I would captain him as well if you do get him over the line. And then Eurocomp. Let's see what the boys are saying. Finally made the move up. I love that, Mohammed. Well done, mate. Love that. Okay, what we got cooking here then? Some lovely goalkeeper choices. Almost too many good choices there, to be honest. I'm going to stick with my trusty Diaz Costa. I think in that fixture, that's probably as good as it gets. I think it's Kroos de Bruyne. And it's just hard for me not to play. Some of these cards you've got are ridiculous, by the way. Like, actually ridiculous. Yeah. Mbappe or Grease. Part of me really might just go Grease. Captain Cruz. Team's ridiculous, by the way. And then Challenger in-season limited, I think we've got left. Yeah. Schulte, Oliver. Yeah, it's got to be Ollie. It's got to be Ollie. Ollie, Wagner. Puig, Gill. Ooh, Rossi. That's quite fun. Rossi, Ure, Musa, Jovalic. It's got to be... Well, it's Friday night game for Rossi. Against the old New York City away. I'm going to go Jovalic, you know. And I'm actually going to captain Gill outside of Ricky Pooch. Okay. Halogen, finally, we made it to you, mate. Thank you for being so patient, mate. €3 lineups. Let's get going on this. Okay. Strakosha, Gulashi. So Lunin's probably the best there for me. Bruno Cruz. Olivier Giroud. Rasmus or Sesko? Now that is the question. I'm going to go Benji. Benji Sesk. By the way, it looks like I haven't heard any more news recently, but apparently Nacho's going to play for Spain. So I've heard. Galashi. Livakovic. Rasmus got to get in somewhere, hasn't he? Keep Rasmus and Eriksson together. I don't normally do 5 lineups, Halogen, but because it is your first is your first go. I will let you off. And we will get the other two lineups done. All starting under 23. Is Semel under 23? I didn't think he was. Croatia 4-stack, as in like 4 players. Isn't you want to play like Modric in that? I'm not, well... Who else do you have from... It's just Modric I see there, right? I think your other midfielders are a little bit better than Modric for me. I'm going to do under 23 next. Taishi. Ooh, Hincapie. That's fun. McGlynn. Campana. Might have to be Campana, actually. Campana and... We'll go Edelman. Then for All-Star, it'll be Semel, Wagner, Carlos Gil. Ooh, Lorenzo, back in business. Lorenzo Insigne. Throw a little Modric in there. That's what I would go with, Halligan. Welcome to the gallery builds, mate. Just lost his virginity. Okay, 2 left, lads. Just my kit and K-Flow. Then we'll have a little look at the rivals situation tomorrow for the Scotland game. Have a look at a few of the alternatives we can do as far as lineup builds go. Okay, now this is going to be so important, lads. So yeah, just have a look at what we got going on here. Big Bar in goal. Super rare, can I add? Ruben Diaz. Have a look at this, by the way. Absolute mentalness. Insane. Unai Simon. We'll pair him with a little... we've got Musiala down there as well. Szoboszlai. Teams are just ridiculous. Like, actually stupid. It's got to be Big Yan, hasn't it? Big Yan or Black. Victor says mental, I know. Absolutely insane, mate. Genuinely. Teams are easy to make. Not easy, but, you know, they're relatively quite straightforward, I would say, most of the time. Extra position here is quite tricky, I'd say. Modric, Saka, Musiala. Does Saka play the whole game? Is he decisive? Is Musiala going to play the whole game? Is he decisive? Modric on pens is a big advantage, but again, playing against Spain, obviously not the best of fixtures, but I don't know. I still think Modric is probably the play, in all honesty. Well, you know what? I've changed my mind. I'm going to go Saka. I do like me a little double decisive, lad. You know that. And yeah, going Saka Foden. Just something about it. I've got to do it. I've got to do it, lads. Can I see this message? I can, Tom. I can. Why? Am I still here? Am I still alive? Okay, K-Flow. All-Star Contender and Challenger. Come on then. Vargas, Pice. Yeah, I can see that message, mate. Mate, what's up? And go with something like that for All-Star. And then Contender. Ooh, Ichamori, that is fun. Home against Raysalt, sign me up. Could be the Gamba boys. It could very well be the Gamba defensive stack. I've got to captain Cecilia. Has to happen. And then for Classic, Pice. Might be a little... Yeah. Pice, Glessons. Rusnak. Pellegrino, that's kind of fun. Rui Diaz, yeah. That's tough, actually. That is actually quite... Okay, Flo. Hope you're happy with that, mate. I wish you all the best this weekend. Yeah, I'll check Discord. What's up? That's weird, because I can see that, you know, can you check members chat, you know. Thought he banned me for my Nando's order. That's so funny. I don't know what's going on there, mate, to be honest. It works if you refresh a few times and then stops again after one message. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. I'm just going on. Let's have a look. YouTube's playing up. Yeah, I'm seeing Ian's message then. I'm not sure. That's really weird, that is. I actually don't know. We'll end the stream with a little... Still not full. There's still 4 more members if you want to get into that. How do I find the... That's the private code or private league code if you want to hop in. But yeah, what are we doing for this? What are we doing for this Germany game? Because the no forward situation is really tricky. Like the only build that I did a build earlier, and the only thing I could really come up with is this basically. With I think Musiala was the extra, yeah. Like that's the only reasonable thing I can come up with if you don't have Verts or Musiala forward cards. Yeah, it makes it a little bit tricky for this first game. Unless you have those cards. So, like, yeah. Because if you got Mitchell's stat there, what does that leave you with? 36. Doesn't really leave a lot of wiggle room, does it? At all. So, unless you, like... bank on one of the German forwards coming off the bench and doing something, but again, you know, it definitely could happen. But who really comes off first? Is it Sane? If so, that leaves you with 42 points, which wouldn't be enough for anyone but Emre Can. Ryan Christie could work maybe. You've just got a gamble on Sane coming off the bench and doing something productive, basically. That's kind of the only workaround, I would say. Like, does Sane coming off the bench score better than Shankland? But then the annoying thing is then, if Shankland does score well, that basically means Neuer hasn't scored very well. So in a weird way, I think you do have to gamble on one of the German... If you don't have those, you know, Wirtz and Musiala forward cards, I do think... Yeah, it's pretty tough. I think it could be a substitute German forward situation. Like, you know, as the forward card, and then extra player, whoever you can really fit in. Shankland is the pick. Yeah, but if Lucas, if he's the pick, like, let's say Shankland does 35. Use a 0, then sub someone in. What a day. So I'll get you the code in a minute, mate. Use a 0, then sub someone in. Who is there any zeros? Or you just mean like anyone at all? Like, there is no zeros, Ian. Or am I just being stupid? Finally working. It seems like it's working, yeah. The code is 5HD2ZS. Viral says, hey, just started, so I decided to go with semi-pro because of thin knowledge. Do you think it's the right approach, or should I go for, let's say, challenge or cat mode? No, I think you should, yeah, I think you should try out the semi-pro, to be honest. For the Euros, definitely. If that's where, like, your knowledge base is, as far as, you know, Euro players and whatever. Most people do know more about the Euros than, you know, yeah, like you said, challenge or something, MLS or whatever. I don't, I'm just assuming here what, you know, where your knowledge lies, but... Yeah, I think semi-pro is the easiest way to come into the game right now for this, you know, 3-game week period for the Euros. As far as what you can win / how much you have to outlay, I really, really do. Yeah. But who are the other defenders we could pick? Is Anton? Is Waldemar gonna play, or is it Rudiger? Isn't it? Yeah, it could be Rudiger. I guess he's the same. He's the same price as Tar, isn't he? So that. Doesn't really... So who's it going to be? Yeah, Tar, Rudiger, Mittelstadt, and Kimmich, isn't it? Card bonuses don't count. No, they don't, Al. In Arena they will, but not in anything else. Or you fade Cruz and don't play Cruz. And you go like Gundogan Wirtz or Gundogan Musiala. Something like that. That's another play. Again, you're hoping for Sane to come off the bench. Who would you captain, Cruz or Bruno? I think you captain Cruz, to be honest, Days. I really do. If you're playing Cruz. That is, yeah. Or you get in Ryan Christie. Then you go Big Tony. Need to use Conway at 28, but go strong 4, then sub what when you see happening. Well, Lewis Morgan's 26. Is that not a better play? Like, are you better off doing that? Because Lewis Morgan's only, yeah, he's 26. Or Conway's obviously 28, but... Like, is that the play? But then you'd have to sub... How many subs are you allowed? Are you allowed 2 subs? Or is it only 1 sub? If it's only 1 sub, then that's an issue. Well, I guess it's not that much of an issue if you went Shankland. Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely a few different variations. He's a mid though, isn't he? Conway's the forward, is it? Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah, I got you. Now I get you. Yeah. That makes sense. Ooh, could go Havertz or... that's interesting. Yeah, that's the play, isn't it? Yeah, I got you. You're allowed as many as you want. Okay. I didn't think that was true, but yeah, that makes sense. So that's probably the play, isn't it? You go Tommy Conway, and then sub him out for whatever happens, kind of. But I mean, you can only sub him out for a player that's coming off the bench, right? I'm pretty sure. So, which is fine, but yeah, I think that's the only way around it, isn't it? And that player that comes off the bench realistically needs to do something. I think that is the play. Okay. Don't hold me on that, but I'm sure you can make more than one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. I do. I'm in agreement with you there. I'm pretty sure you can. I don't know whether it's explained anywhere on Sorare. I don't think it is. Sorare don't like to tell you anything about how to play. But lads, I'm gonna leave it there. It's 2 hours. Glad we got it all sorted in about 2. Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm buzzing for this upcoming game week. I really hope we can get you guys some really nice rewards. Yeah, super excited. Thank you all for waiting this long into the stream. If you haven't left a like, please do. And yeah, lads, it's been an absolute pleasure. I think I'll see you guys tomorrow on Quinny's stream. Sorry, another tongue twister. For the deadline show, the deadline is an hour early tomorrow, so it was normally 3 p.m. UK time. It is going to be 2 p.m. UK time tomorrow, so make sure you're aware of that. Fabio tweeted this Saudi interest. I'm sure there is. You'll either go to Saudi or MLS, I think, or stay at Real Madrid. I think that's the 4 options for us, lads. But anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure, lads. I'm going to go get a bite to eat, and I need to head to the gym. I haven't done much today. I've been a couch potato. So yeah, really appreciate you all. All the best for this upcoming game week. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on Quinny's stream.